Student loan debt is not the move. I'm always for people becoming more educated, people learning more about themselves and the world around them, people evolving. However, I do not think student loans are necessarily the means to the end of, self-education and being better and achieving higher salaries. Let me start off with this quote from Fox News, and I don't usually recite quotes from Fox News, but nonetheless, I learned something. And the quote is, people are getting degrees they don't need for the jobs they have, and the jobs they have aren't paying enough for those degrees. So that is probably one of the best quotes that I've seen about student loans, just because when people are taking out exorbitant amounts of student loans, that actually, if you do any basic cost benefit analysis, it doesn't, like, to take out that amount of student loan debt doesn't make any sense. And I would just like people to make sure they're making the right step before they take out all those student loans. Do you know that this degree will get you a high paying job that will pay off those student loans? Not even pay off those student loans. Will you be able to live out your dream and be able to pay those student loans? Because you're not just getting a job to pay off student loans. So another quote came from a federal government study. Says that 20% of the home ownership decline among people aged 24 to 32 can be attributed to student loan debt. So that goes to show you the limitations on our demographic, our age group, because of student loan debt. So it's limited us in doing a lot of things, such as trying to live out the American dream. And I want to provide you with 3 ways or 3 options people should assess before they consider taking out student loan debt. So the first thing is, college, quite plainly, isn't for everyone. And not to say that everyone can't do well in college, because we know if you study hard and you get the right assistance, you can do well in college. However, if that's not your goal in life, if you know you don't want to work at a desk job, or you want to be a chef, you want to be a mechanic, you love doing hair, maybe you should just pursue those before you think about college. If you know when you're 17, 18 years old, basically in your teens, you should pursue what you love to do then. Make money from that. Go to trade school. Earn money. Start your own business. And then if you decide that you want to try another career, you already have some income. You already have a business that you could actually have going while you're in school. So you could then take the leap into an undergraduate career because you can afford it. You're probably more competitive to achieve or obtain a scholarship now because you have had your own business. But definitely make sure that you're not just going to school because people in your life have told you that that's what you're supposed to do. Secondly, we live in a gig economy, and people now pay for specific service. That's the same way we should look at colleges, or just look at any type of advancement certificate or degree. Is this the appropriate means, or am I paying the right amount for this service? Because colleges are supposed to provide you with the service. You want to learn certain skills, you want to earn a certain education, you want to earn a degree that is supposed to offer you an employment opportunity that will allow you to live out your best life. We know colleges increased by 2,000 each year. And unfortunately, if you don't have a degree in computer science, engineering, in the medical field, unfortunately, those salaries, other salaries, haven't been increasing at the same rate as the tuition cost of college. So with that being said, it makes college seem less alluring, and it is because people are literally dying for student loans, and people are leaving the United States and never returning because of student loans or their student loan debt. Because even if you file for bankruptcy, you can't get away from student loan debt. The only way you can get away from student loan debt is some type of forgiveness, and whatever amount that is forgiven, actually you have to pay taxes on it. So the only real way out of student loan debt is through death or paying it off. So I just want folks to be sure about taking out exorbitant amounts of student loan. The third option is probably the most easiest for a lot of people that are set on going to school, is taking a year off, not off from work, but off from school, just to make yourself more competitive. Maybe you need to study for the SAT or the GRE a little more, the LSAT. Maybe you can learn another language by teaching English in China. Maybe you can do a program where you're working in a hotel in a Spanish-speaking country. That way you're learning skills, you've worked, you learn another language. Maybe you could do city year, or maybe you could just start your own business, some type of consulting business, and you're able to demonstrate skills or have a better life story that you could use for your college essay that makes you stand out from other applicants. Or you could even do community college. You can do that for 2 years, demonstrate how good of a student you are, and what all other activities you've done. Maybe you worked while you were at community college, and you can take the Obama route and end up at Ivy League. So there are definitely many options to consider before taking out exorbitant amounts of student loan debt. As always, if you disagree with anything that I'm saying, or you have an experience about your student loan debt that might make taking out student loans less alluring for the next person, please share your experience. As always, like, comment, share, subscribe. I appreciate everyone for taking the time out to watch this video, because I think we should talk more about money. We should talk about personal finance. We should talk about our real life situations. So let's get it. Get your money up.